Good morning, BuJo bandits. Happy Wednesday. Quarantine ends today. Yay! All I have is an occasional annoying cough. And I think even my taste is coming back, so that's very good. I'm doing a video to talk about how I do my daily journaling or my long-form journaling. A lot of people like to use their bullet journal not only for rapid logging and keeping track of tasks and such, but also as a diary, right? To write down things in your life as they happen. Writer Carol has suggested just doing that at the bottom of your dailies. However, I like the idea of having lots and lots of space. That's always been my thing. So I'm a big fan of page threading, and I'm a big fan of referencing. So I came up with an idea for this year to sort of make it easier for me to make a connection between my longhand journaling, like my free flow is what I call it, and my dailies, my daily log, my Dirty Dailies. Because when I was doing my year review at the end of last year and I was going through my journal, I noticed that there was a sort of a disconnect for me when I was reading the longhand journals. There was a disconnect between them and when things were happening, day to day. So here's a couple of things I've come up with to sort of connect the dots in the various aspects of my bullet journal. Let's go. Remember, I learned how to do the button thing now, so I don't have to flip the camera all over. Oh, fancy. All right, so here we are. Let's go. So one of the things, I say so much. Here's my standard, daily log. Now, I used to use this little bracket here at the end of every day. I wonder if I still put that in my key as an anxiety tracker. I used to use it as an anxiety tracker. No, I didn't. That's good, because I'm using it for something else now. So I used to use it as an anxiety tracker, where I would use hash marks to show how many times I, had stress or a little, anxiety moment during the day. That mattered a lot more when I had my old job, which I have learned that I was not a good fit for me. And I was trying very hard as a square peg, to fit into a round hole. So it caused lots of anxiety and stress and duress. So now I'm using it for something different. What I wanted to do is I want to connect my daily logs with my long form journaling. So these are standard daily logs, dirty dailies, nothing special. Events, tasks, recording things after they happen, crossing off irrelevant stuff, just, your standard stuff. My long form journaling, actually, I think the first page starts here. Yeah, so this is the first page of my founding father's handwriting long form journaling, which I call free flow. And I don't index. I do use an index, but I don't index the entirety of my free flow. I just index the first page. Where is it? I gotta get used to this. I gotta get used to the new edition too. So you'll see free flow starts on page 22. So I know that if I want to get to the beginning of it, I just go to page 22 and that's where it begins. And then from then on out, I actually page thread, which we've talked about lots before. So I write and I write and I write. And then down here, this is page 23. And then the next page of journaling will be on page 30, which I've already set up for the next time I journal. But the way that I am using now to connect this to my daily logs is anytime that I do a long form entry like the second, I did some writing. So in my daily logs, when I go to my daily log for the second, you'll see that in that bracket, I wrote the page number for my free flow. So there's always a connection. If I go to this day, if I want to know whether or not I journaled on a certain day, which is not something I've been able to ascertain, discern, determine, find out words in the past, now I can do that. I can just look at my daily log and I can see if there's a number here. That means that day I did do some free flow, which is cool. I like that because now there's a direct connection between the two. And maybe the next time I'm doing an end of the year review, instead of just going who am I kidding? I'm always going to go page by page. Whatevs. Look how messy my desk is. Oh, my Nintendo Switch, fidget spinner, fidget thinking. Okay, focus. The other thing I decided to do is, in order to make a connection between the page where my daily logs are and my monthly, which is a Franken Light this month, which I already showed you guys. Here's the tasks for the month, and then here are random thoughts, and then these are like things that happen every day, because I learned that I really like reading these after the fact. Really brings back a lot of memories. So what I'm going to do is, in addition to writing the letters for certain tasks on the certain days, I'm also going to use the very last box. Hold on. Whoa, there we go. So I'm going to use the very last box of every day of the month and use that box, that area, to indicate what page my daily logs are on. So on the 2nd, my daily logs are on page 26. They are also on page 26 for the 3rd and the 4th and the 5th. And then on the 6th, we go to page 27. So that's my way of being able to see where daily logs are for a certain day. So if I really just want to know what happened on a certain day, I can look at my monthly to see what page the logs are on. Then I can go to the log and see what happened. And once I'm there, I can know whether or not I did journaling that day. So I did journaling here. No. And then over here, I did journaling today. So I have a page for it there. Yeah, so that is, that's it. It's a simple thing. It's a little thing, right? But I like the idea of it feeling more like, I don't know, more modular and connected. Because one of the things I love about bullet journaling is that there's room for anything and everything. I can put whatever I want in there. But I think people get afraid of losing things inside the book. How am I ever going to find things? I know Jenny has joked that, if somebody found my bullet journal, they wouldn't even know how the hell to read the thing, because it's not linear. It's not even remotely linear. It's like Tenet. My bullet journal is like Tenet. You have to like flip pages back and forth and switch over and check references, and it only makes sense after multiple readings. Anyway, so that was that. I just wanted to do a little thing about how I do the referencing with my long form journaling and my dailies, and then my dailies and my Frankenlog. Somebody asked me to do a video just about Dirty Dailies, and I will. I don't know what people will get out of that, because to me they're just that. But I think I want to talk about like the philosophy behind them, and the point of using them, and what I get out of using them, and why they're valuable to me. So that's what I'll do, and that's what I did. That's what I just did now with my long form journal stuff. So hope that was useful to you, and I will see you guys around. Chumps and chumpettes, have a fine day. I'll talk to you later.